Alright, second time's the charm. Paucia versus Raito. Now I've been talking so far in this tournament about Morphin's 5 tournament win streak. But let's not forget, Paucia here is the other person who has won 5 in a row. Back in 2022, 2023, Paucia was the best player in the world. It's hard to make an argument that she wasn't. Raito, of course, was up there as well, and in the past year, Raito arguably number 2. Getting to see these two face off in winners finals will be a treat. I honestly don't know what to expect going into this. I feel like watching Morphin, watching Kreutz, watching Selly, watching all those people, I have a strong idea of what I should be expecting. I know how they like to play, I know how they like to build. When it comes to Raito and Paucia, I feel like they have a much more diverse skill set. So it becomes hard to pinpoint exactly what we're going to be seeing. Raito! I'm sorry, what? This is round 1. Am I seeing this correctly? 2 lives down? I know that it should be easy here, but it's worth pointing out that, like, this life here matters a lot. Raito made it through, but this life matters a lot. Because even if it's trivial, even if it feels like it should be trivial and there's 1 life left, the second you're down to your last life and you're potentially looking at going down a point in the first turn, I feel like that's when the nerves really start to take you out. Oh, and Paucia setting up an inner spin jump. From my understanding, this is her bread and butter. But I don't think Raito's the type to lose to specific tech. I feel like he's generally skilled at everything. We'll see, though. We'll see. Yep, Raito gets it, no problem. Oh, wow, wait, Paucia. 2 lives left, but admittedly, this is a really long map. You might not have enough time to make use of both of those lives. Alright, Paucia. You set this spike ball up. Will it be your own undoing? Wait a minute! I wish I knew how much time had passed, because I don't know if Paucia has enough time to attempt this twice. Maybe if she speedruns, but this is getting down to the wire here. And yeah, there it is. With this much time, it is do or die. Paucia, your bread and butter. This is the setup that you are known for, and it's not going to be enough to take you out this early. Very close call. I imagine Paucia's sweating a little right now. Oh wow! Okay, wow. Now this might be one of those examples I was talking about the last set where top players are really good at one thing, and even if their opponent demonstrates that they are better at it, they don't want to remove it because it feels like the right play. And don't get me wrong, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think a lot of the time it does end up being the right thing to do. Paucia doubling down, adding more difficulty to the inner spin jump that almost cost her a point last round. You know, that's the type of play that makes or breaks the grades of the game. Both of them gonna get their first attempt at it here. It's like already practicing the full jump height squeeze. Okay, this is insanely difficult. I think it's pretty likely that we're looking at a point here already. I mean, I don't know. I might be wrong. If either player can make it past this, because getting an inner spin jump. Oh wait, it's Paucia going to go for a while. Oh, Paucia dies on the stalling there. Now, one thing I don't really ever see people talk about that I think is pretty interesting that the setup, Raito, he gets the spin, but goes a little bit too... Oh, he goes a little bit too narrow with it. Doesn't get the wall jump. I feel like setups like this inner flip jump that we're seeing at the end here, while at a surface level, it obviously looks like it becomes harder the second you add the arrow. And I'm not going to say that it doesn't become harder. That arrow makes things incredibly difficult. But for the spin itself, I think a lot of people trip themselves up trying to go like as safe as they can every time. And that makes them, in the end, just worse. Even though they're playing it safe, it makes it less likely that they succeed. And I think having that arrow, forcing you to do it in one go, is actually really good for that. I think it gives you... Oh, what is this? Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like going on the left side's probably the easier play. Ooh, really rough draw for Raito. Raito has another chance at it. Can't make it past that first spike ball. I'm amazed at how quickly this difficulty is ramping up. I mean, all of these setups are lethal. These are the type of things that, like, any pro player, any top player would really struggle to do. But Paucia and Raito are making it look so smooth, making it look so easy. And Paucia gets it. Paucia gets it. Okay, Raito on the last life. This could be the set-defining moment. 23 seconds left. This is a long map. Raito, you need to get there, and you need to get there quickly. Okay, movement looking clean so far. Raito definitely making it with enough time. I think he's only going to have one, maybe two at most attempts to get through this. Come on. He gets it. Oh, but he goes too quick. He doesn't wait for the R-Spike to flip. And Paucia takes a 1-0 lead. Okay, Raito, specifically known for having a whole bunch of specific hydrant-based tech that he's good at. Interested to see what he wants to set up there. I think Paucia just doesn't want to interact with that at all and just blocks it off. Oh, I like the idea here. I'm surprised. I'm surprised neither of them are going for the sprint jump here. I think that's got to be the easier way. Or the sprint wall jump. Okay, now this is just a full jump height. I don't think you need to do any column. I don't think you need to do any column manipulation. Oh, Raito opting to anyways. Paucia has another chance here, but I think this last setup is going to be really difficult. Finding that timing is... Wow. How is Paucia gonna tackle this? Wait a minute, Paucia almost makes it! Paucia had an opportunity to score there, but didn't have the confidence to go for it. Time there, Paucia retaining a 1-0 lead. Wow, wait a minute, what? Raito is just continuously making this harder and harder. He has no interest in nerfing it. What is this? Wait a minute, Raito. Is that even doable? I'm sorry, what? That is such an unfortunate death for Raito, dying to the wire early. That being said, I feel like the rest of the map is so insanely difficult that I wouldn't feel too worried about Paucia scoring here. I would be worried about myself scoring. You know, the rounds are running out. There's only so much time. Gotta make your move. Both of them getting through here, an opportunity. Frankly, I don't know. I don't know how they want to do this. Like it is doable, but it's. I don't think there's a player alive who you could put in front of this and they would get it done in party mode. This is overwhelmingly hard. This is like a Bidhu challenge level, you know? Paucia still going for it. Definitely not enough time to score, but I think getting as much practice as you can is still valuable. Okay, and we are back to square one. This is the setup that they had earlier. This is doable. This is still insanely difficult, but you can score on this. But Paucia still wants to nerf it. Lots of potential with this cannon. What is your plan, Raito? Again, I'm interested. I'm interested in Raito's reasoning behind going for the jump within the column there. Like this is just a max jump height. I feel like doing it the way Paucia is doing it is significantly easier. Raito, 1 life left. I mean, Paucia has a real opportunity to score here if Raito doesn't pick it up. Raito does pick it up, still using the same method, but manages to get it this time. Okay, I see the vision with this cannon. Absolutely beautiful by Raito. And he gets it! Wait a minute! Can Paucia answer? This is not easy by any stretch. I think even calling it difficult would be an understatement. To do it with the confidence that Raito had? Well, wait, Paucia. She does. She gets it. She holds on to the lead. Are you kidding me? I And that is why Paucia was the best player in the world for 2 years or so. And why Raito himself was up there. Okay, wait. Oh, I see the idea. I see the idea. That is... Raito. Not a landing you can afford to miss. And honestly, I feel like I prefer Paucia's method here anyways. Oh, Paucia not far enough over to get that Kiata. Whoa. Okay, Raito makes it through. He just made it through last round, so this is another opportunity to score. And whoa, wait a minute. What is this? You're kidding me, right? I love that Raito has a willingness to make the map harder no matter what. Even if he's down, he is not afraid of making it harder, and he's playing with, you know, there's a little bit of shakiness here and there, but he's playing with the confidence of someone who's still very much in this. Well, and that's probably going to do it for Raito this round. Do it for Paucia as well. And again, wow, Raito is making this difficult no matter what. I mean, 3 rounds left, like, you gotta make something happen, but this is pretty absurd how difficult he's making it. Okay, there. It's eased up a little bit now. Still, just getting to that easier section in the end is quite the task. So he gets through. I feel like Raito is spending a little bit too much time waiting on that sap. I know that you need to wait for the cycle, but I feel like time has been a determining factor, you know, multiple rounds so far. Okay, Raito last life. Okay, Raito going through. Wow. Okay. Paucia, an opportunity to score, but even if not, she's up a point. There's only 2 rounds left. Raito has a mountain to climb. Okay, I really like the idea of getting rid of that hydrant there. Because Raito's losing a lot of his lives earlier on. So he's not getting as many attempts at the end section anyways. But Paucia's pretty consistently making it through to there, and it's starting to feel like time is the limiting factor. So getting rid of that hydrant and giving yourself a much quicker route to get through, I think that is a wonderful play. right on ahead. Oh, really unfortunate getting into that cannon there. Oh wow. Paucia dying to her bread and butter, the wire spin. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Raito, make it to the end here. Paucia has 1 life. If Paucia can't do it here, it's evened up. It's been Paucia's game to lose the entire time, but all of a sudden, Raito holds the keys. And making it through this is exceptionally difficult. This is the hardest setup in the entire level. And that's it. Raito evens it up with 1 turn left. Are you kidding? Now, all of a sudden, Raito's decision-making this entire game, it's been, no offense to him, because he's obviously one of the best players alive, but some of his decision-making has felt questionable at times. Because no matter what, he's been making the map harder. It doesn't matter if Paucia is up. It doesn't matter if Paucia is doing better. It doesn't matter if Raito's doing better. No matter what, he's going to make the map harder to an extent where it almost feels impossible to do. But all of a sudden, Raito takes that difficulty, and that's the exact thing that keeps Paucia from keeping it tied there. Ooh. Interesting timing. Both of them very scared to just go for it here. Finding the timing on this is so difficult. 2 lives apiece. Paucia down to her final life. Raito almost gets the timing. I'm a little bit surprised that he's opting to go for the wall jump from that barrel. Personally, I think the timing on that is a lot less lenient, but I don't know. Who am I to question Raito after everything that we've seen so far, right? Okay, time is ticking. Paucia, this could be your game right here, right now. If not, we're going to tiebreaker and it becomes a race. And wait a minute, Paucia! 11 seconds on the clock. Just enough to make it possible. Can she do it? She cannot. We are headed to tiebreaker. Wow. 2 tiebreakers back to back. Let's see it. We've had so many close sets today, and this might be the closest set so far. I don't know, maybe not. It was Paucia favored for for most of the game. It only really became even last minute when Raito made that clutch. Now with 2 bombs each, I think it's very likely that we see a round 1 point. Paucia historically has had a lot of really impressive speedruns. Raito himself is no pushover when it comes to the fast aspect of the game. I think Raito doesn't want to make it. Raito doesn't want a bomb here. I think that makes sense, frankly. I think keeping it as difficult as possible is what's got him this far. using his bomb to not make the map easier, but to make it harder. I mean, that's, you know, that's... Oh, wow, wait. That difficulty might not be playing to his favor here. Raito gets through. And again, this is first player to touch the flag wins. It doesn't matter if both of you score. Wait a minute! Raito does it! Are you kidding me? Some of the cleanest movement I've ever seen in one of the biggest stages in the game. Winners finals tiebreaker of Frostbite, the second largest UCA tournament of all time. Raito has decided that pressure forms diamonds because what was that? First try! Unbelievable. Paucia still going for it. Wow, Paucia made it. And Paucia made it. So Raito going for that level of speed is what made the difference. Because if Raito didn't clutch it right there, Paucia won.